Hi everyone, this is Maya and you are on my channel Bookshot. So, being this person who has an internet presence or say a presence on all social media platforms, I could not miss this newly released documentary on Netflix which is called The Social Dilemma. And after watching the documentary, I could not move ahead without talking about it on this channel. This is not a planned video, this is a random video which I thought I would make after watching this documentary. I literally want every single person to watch this documentary. It is so informative and insightful, and it will literally open your brain.
When you go to Google and type in climate change is, you're going to see different results depending on where you live and the particular things that Google knows about your interests.
That's not by accident, that's a design technique.
What I want people to know is that everything they're doing online is being watched, is being tracked. Every single action you take is carefully monitored and recorded.
The Social Dilemma is actually a docudrama, which basically means a mix of documentary and drama. This documentary tells us about the dark sides of internet, and if you ask me what is special about this, here you will get to see the real people who works behind these social media platforms, telling us how dangerous these platforms have become for the current generation. Over the years, life has changed a lot because of the growth of internet. We all are dependent on internet for almost everything in our life. So the point is not about using the internet or the social media platforms. The point is about knowing when to stop. Social media platforms are so addictive that once we get into it, say for example Facebook or Instagram, we lose track of time. Some people don't even know why they are using those social media platforms. It starts with a mere intention of having some fun or time pass, but it goes on for hours and hours without even knowing that these social media platforms are using us for their benefits. We don't pay anything for these social media platforms. They are merely free for us to use. So they say that when you are not paying for something, you are the product.
A lot of people think Google's just a search box and Facebook's just a place to see what my friends are doing. What they don't realize is there's entire teams of engineers whose job is to use your psychology against you.
These people who work behind the social media platforms tells us how intellectually they have designed these platforms and how they make us take certain actions on social media without even our knowledge. They have an entire team who constantly works for this, and this part of the documentary is presented to us in the form of a drama. So there is this family out there in which the kids are totally addicted to their phones. And that part is really scary. They talk about the three generations that exist currently. The first one where people did not actively use internet for almost 40 to 50 years of their life, say our parents' generation. And the second one, the people who did not use internet for at least 10 to 20 years of their life, that is people like us. And then there is a generation, the upcoming generation, who don't even know how the world existed before the discovery of internet. And this part is the scariest one. They don't even know that there can be a life without internet. People who work behind these social media platforms, they say that they never allow their kids to use these platforms. Why? Because they exactly know the dangers of these platforms created by themselves. But on the other hand, there are common people who take pride when their kids use these platforms. Studies say that over the years, there has been a tremendous increase in the case of depression, attempts to suicide, and many more mental health issues among the younger generation, and social media has a great role to play in it. So unless we consciously take steps to minimize the use of these social media platforms and use it for the right purpose, things are never going to change. One thing we need to understand here is that no platform was created with an intention to spread hatred or negativity. Being a content creator on internet, I definitely know the positive sides of internet, and there are many more people who have used internet for their own growth. But unfortunately, there are some people who make all the bad use of internet. They spread conspiracy theories, propagandas, etc. on these social media platforms. Even many of our news channels come under the category of the non-beneficial side of social media. We all know that how fake news spreads 10 times faster than the real news on social media. Anyways, The Social Dilemma was a very timely release because during this lockdown, the use of internet and the social media has been increased tremendously. So Make sure you watch this docudrama. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you are new on this channel, before you go, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit on that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. See you in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.